Here are some additional household and kitchen hacks that you might find helpful. 1. Use a shower cap to cover shoes. If you need to pack your shoes for travel, but don't want to get your clothes dirty, try using a shower cap to cover them. Simply slip the shower cap over your shoes and pack them in your suitcase. This will protect your shoes and keep your clothes clean. 2. Use a squeegee to remove pet hair. If you have pets that shed a lot, try using a squeegee to remove their hair from carpets, furniture, and clothing. Simply run the squeegee over the surface and watch the hair come off. This is a simple yet effective solution that can save you time and effort. 3. Use a clothespin to hold your book open. If you like to read while eating or doing other tasks, try using a clothespin to hold your book open. Simply clip the clothespin onto the top of the book and use it to hold the pages open. This will allow you to read hands-free and prevent the book from closing on you. 4. Use a Ziploc bag to store leftover paint. If you have leftover paint from a project, try storing it in a Ziploc bag instead of a can. Simply pour the paint into the bag, seal it tightly, and label it with the color and date. This will prevent the paint from drying out and make it easier to store and transport. 5. Use a rubber band to keep your cutting board in place. If your cutting board keeps moving around while you're using it, try using a rubber band to keep it in place. Simply wrap a rubber band around each end of the cutting board and place it on a flat surface. The rubber bands will provide extra traction and prevent the cutting board from sliding around. We hope these additional household and kitchen hacks were helpful. Remember, there are always creative solutions to everyday problems, so don't be afraid to think outside the box and try something new. Here are some more household and kitchen hacks that you might find helpful. 1. Use a rubber band to keep your sponge dry. If you're tired of your sponge staying wet and getting smelly, try using a rubber band to keep it dry. Simply wrap a rubber band around the sponge and hang it over the faucet to dry. The rubber band will hold the sponge in place and prevent it from touching the surface, allowing it to dry quickly. 2. Use a paper clip to organize cords. If you have a lot of cords and cables that get tangled easily, try using a paper clip to keep them organized. Simply fold the cord in half, clip the paper clip onto the folded end, and label it with the name or function of the cord. This will make it easy to identify and organize your cords. 3. Use a potato to clean a rusty pan. If you have a rusty pan that you want to clean, try using a potato to remove the rust. Simply cut a potato in half, sprinkle salt on the cut side, and use it to scrub the rust off the pan. The starch in the potato and the abrasive texture of the salt will help to remove the rust and leave your pan looking like new. 4. Use a plastic bottle to water plants. If you have plants that are hard to reach or need to be watered frequently, try using a plastic bottle to water them. Simply poke a few small holes in the cap of the bottle, fill it with water, and invert it into the soil. The water will slowly drip out of the holes and water the plant, making it easy to keep your plants healthy and hydrated. 5. Use a rubber band to open a tight jar. If you have a jar with a tight lid that you can't seem to open, try using a rubber band to get a better grip. Simply wrap the rubber band around the lid and twist it open. The rubber band will provide extra traction and make it easier to open the jar. We hope these additional household and kitchen hacks were helpful. Remember, there are always creative solutions to everyday problems, so don't be afraid to try new things and find what works best for you. In conclusion, household and kitchen hacks can make your daily life easier, more efficient, and more organized. From using binder clips to hold your phone, to using a rubber band to open a tight jar, there are countless simple yet effective solutions to everyday problems. These hacks can save you time, money,